Is there a hydromelon in here? There's just nothing. Alright. Don't want to go to the ice house. Want to go to the spice house, down.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Without a doubt, the gale is ready, dog. This looks like the Alamo, dog. Morocco or some shit, yeah. Got the Mission Desert vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's got the Saudi Arabian vibe, dog. It's got the vibe, dog, with a little bit of Waterworld vibe. Yeah, a little bit of like lazy river vibe. That would be pretty cool. You got the oasis in the desert, and you got like imagine you had your own house in the desert, and you had different plants that could grow in the desert, and you had like an oasis of water and like waterfalls and shit. Yeah, if I had like $1 billion, yeah, but yeah. So you know what? This is what's up, down. 2025, trying to survive. Oh, I wonder if anybody won the Powerball. I like seeing if somebody won or if it goes up. Yeah. I don't want to check the numbers right now because I got like 2 tickets, so I don't want it to get busted and then be disappointed or something like that. Yeah, I think the last game for the Powerball was pretty funny. I love doing that because it was funny because it was funny because like nobody won. That's the best part of it. Yeah, it was like almost shocking how many people didn't win. So that's why it was like pretty entertaining, I guess. From that regard. Got my Gerudo spear, boy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a Gerudo beer. What? We got my boy coming in here. What's up, Dom? Messing with the wrong Dom, brother. This boy needs to chill with the ice arrow. Ooh. Got a little surprise for you, Dom. Got that down thrust from Legend of Zelda 2. The Adventures of Link. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a fake one, dude. Yeah. Alright, so get my bomb ready for this down. Yeah, maybe that was a fake ass shit. Fake ass shit. Okay. So you know what's up. Beam me up, Superman. Beam me up, Superman. So I say, beam me up, Superman. Hell yeah, always. Yeah. Yeah. We've been in the desert zone for a while, so we're about to hit the we're about to hit Zora's domain. So We're about to go on the Divine Beast in Zora. I don't know if I'll complete the whole thing, but I'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling and all that. Oh, uh-oh. Ah, my armor is not that strong right now, so be it. Yeah, we'll put on a strong armor for this, even though it's too hot. Too hot to handle, too cold to hold on. Put on my tunic at least. Put on my tunic. Then I'm gonna head to Munich. Yeah. Oh, my victory was Pyrrhic. I think what he really needs is that right there. Eee. No, I need my good shit back over here. I need that Lizard tribe boomerang. Ooh. Need the tribe boomerang. I need my orangutans. See what my boy is doing over here. Got your boy Dilly. Yo, what's the Dilly? This guy's on crystal crack. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get this dude. I don't think so, boy. Better get with the program. You're gonna get pro slammed on. Ah. Welcome to the team, baby. Ooh, got my bat. It's like basically Batman's Batarang. It's kind of like Link is kind of a superhero of his own now. He's got all these different powers like a superhero. And shit. Get my homies. Are these supposed to be friends? Or are they promoted like gay love or some shit? Ah, okay. I'm looking for the bird full of ladies. Okay, so they're kind of advertising that they're not gay. There's the foxy ladies. Foxy ladies. Here's the deal. Bye. All right, dog. Y'all want to get down, boy? I'm gonna bring y'all down, dog. Yeah. Oh, right. Of course. Guess what? Got my big attack. Yeah. Feeling good, brother? Ooh. Not really. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be funny to see what the Google, like the trending search is Powerball. That's gonna be funny. Like just that in and of itself will be entertaining. Yeah. This crew is ghetto over here. Man. This crew is ghetto. Yeah. Might have to head to the cave, but don't tell Dave, babe. Oh yeah. Heading to the cave. We got the barbecue. Need to get our shelter on. Yeah, it looks like that so far that tropical disturbance going into the Caribbean, it looks like it's not coming into the it looks so far that it's just going to go to Mexico. I'm hoping that stays that way, but you never know about these things if it's early. So you never know sometimes. You never know sometimes. You never know, yo. You never know sometimes. Yeah. And tomorrow we're gonna make some burritos. Yeah, that's on our agenda. I don't really have to have like an agenda that's like too complex. Like sometimes I can just have my agenda be something very simple, like, hey, I'm gonna make homemade burritos tomorrow. You know, kind of have a it's not really simplistic, I guess, putting together well-made burritos, but I love this little cave. This is like the pimp stones, huh? The Flintstones? Nah, call them the pimp stones. Don't pimp stones. Call them the pimp stones. Mm. Enduring veggie cream soup. There you go. Mm. Give him more of a interesting diet for my boy here. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it was really sad. There was a really beautiful girl, and her boyfriend broke up with her. And oh man, it was like this god. I mean, it was like this beautiful blonde chick, beautiful young blonde babe, and she had been on. She was a skydiver instructor or something, or professional skydiver, and so she after her boyfriend broke up with her, then she decided to sabotage her own chute, and she didn't pull it, and she just killed herself jumping out of the plane. Man, as people always say in the comments, somebody ain't worth losing your life over. So, yeah, that's true. Hot buttered apple. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, man, a girl's got to be like betting her whole life on this one man if she's willing to die because she lost the man. if her sorrow was that. Maybe she had other mental health issues because, you know. Yeah, maybe she wasn't all there upstairs. Perhaps, tragically. Um, ooh. Yo, we need to get some more herb. Yeah. I mean, I almost went in there and started making burritos tonight, but I was like, I had to get the kitchen cleaned up and everything, and then I was like, let's just start fresh tomorrow. And yeah. So I got the AI to make me I think it was Chat GPT to give me a great burrito recipe, just to have it organized. Trust me, if AI tells me something that I know as a chef from experience is bogus, I'm gonna know. But if it seems reasonable to me, then I just proceed. So I'm just going to use AI for organization and thought experiments, but I'm not going to use it for critical life decisions or anything like that, or for medical decisions even. So that's just from the get go. I'm not going to use uh, artificial intelligence for um, things that are important, and then things that are not important. I'll use it for thought experiments or recipes or um, maybe interesting conversations or topics sometimes, but not really trust it to 110%. So, so I guess I would use artificial intelligence as a tool, as a reference, as a guide, but not the gospel. So, like Ronald Reagan used to say, I'll trust but verify. And if there's anything bogus, then I'm not going to agree or do it if it's not correct about a certain topic or topics. So there it is. That's my stance on AI, just like almost every other thing. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. Or how about this? I don't trust, but I still verify. Maybe that's a better way to look at it. I don't trust AI or technology, but I'll verify if it's accurate. There you go. Exactly. Melons, melons, melons. Getting the crab, yeah, like the crab on, dog. Seafood skewer. Skewer. Yeah. Let's get some shroom on, dog. Get my shroom on. Then I'm heading to the ghoul realms. Y'all ready for tits? Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so they do actually make rice balls in Japan, and I've seen a picture of it. Maybe I could make some rice balls one day as well. Maybe it's good. I don't know if it's good, but sounds like something if you prepared it right, like maybe it would go okay. Yeah, it wouldn't be a disaster at all. What are we making? We're trying to just like we just made milk. Milk. Yeah. No, I put berries in it. It should be berry milk. Oh, some meaty rice balls. You get those meaty rice balls out of here. Meaty rice balls. Yeah. So we won't snack tonight. We'll just be patient and wait. And then, oh, holy tits. We need to rise up out of here before the monsters regenerate. Before the monsters regenerate. Why do they generate? Rise up out of here. That's the is that the Moldoga over there? Oh man. Let's go kill the Moldoga. What's up, dog? Chill with this. Oh man, you had no time for this, dude. Got the Moldoga. Coming back like Sebulba. The random Phantom Menace Star Wars Episode 1 reference, yeah. Like, would most non-nerds even know who Sebulba was? Probably not. Only real Star Wars nerds are going to know Sebulba. Yeah. That's only for the true nerds out there. Oh, my excuse is I'll say, oh yeah, I really don't want to remember all the characters in Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. My excuse would be like, oh, I have a photographic eidetic memory. I can't help but remember everything. And then I would just like try to cop it out, which is true. I do remember everything. So just about, unless I was drunk or high or something, or whatever. Like if I got drunk, then I don't know if I was naked or whatever. Woke up butt naked, or you don't even know what it is. Yeah, shit. If I'm like in my underwear singing karaoke on fucking YouTube, I don't remember that. I'm saying sober, I remember everything. Yeah. Oh, thanks, dude. That was pretty dope. Thank you for whooping my ass. You're about to die too, dog. About to get a piece. Remember, if you're ever assaulted, remember to take the other person down with you and inflict as much bodily harm as possible to your adversary. I'm not joking. That's actually true. Leave a scar to remember you by. Yeah. That's why I like watching those Dr. Jordan Peterson videos with the battle of the gods, the Egyptian gods and stuff. Because it's always so violent and bloody. Like, it's always so interesting. Oh, it went back under him. Uh-oh. Ooh. The golden bow. Madoga. Oh yeah, I have to get the medicine from the Madoga. Yeah. Ha ha. Uh-oh. Did it regenerate? Oh no, this is like, I don't want to fight Madoga again. Please don't regenerate Madoga. I just killed him. Shit. Okay. They let him die and not regenerate. That's cool. That's nice of them. Madoga. Coming back like some boba. Bar Wars, a Phantom Guinness. What? Well, yeah, I mean, it does have an Irishman in it, right? It does have Liam Neeson. He drinks gas. Yeah. Irish Wars. All right. Oh, you're gonna try to squab up on me, Don? I don't think so. Yeah. Was that? Yeah, I know. A few years back, I was at the apartments and I was at the computer center, and I made a video on old YouTube channel, and I was like saying why I didn't want to see Beetlejuice 2, and the Beetlejuice 2 would suck. Like even if Tim Burton and uh, Michael Keaton were in it, it's not the 1980s anymore. Like why, God, why? Sort of like, yeah. I guess I was really, I was really like dreading, like, as someone who was a former child in the 1980s, I was really dreading Hollywood, like right at the last minute, just taking a big shit on my childhood, like, and just bucket it up, you know, like the glory and the majesty of Beetlejuice when I was a little kid, and so I made the video that wasn't really. It was kind of like popular a little bit, but it got a lot of downvotes because uh, you had the nostalgia people, the nostalgia camp wanting a Beetlejuice 2, which would become Beetlejuice, and ah, I didn't know the skeleton arms are so good. I didn't know they were really that effective of a weapon. Um, yeah. So was I wrong about not wanting Beetlejuice? Well, I just after they announced it, I just said, you know what? This is happening whether I like it or not. So whether it sucks, whether it's good, whether it's it's happening anyway. So I can't stop it. And uh, you know, you have to come up with acceptance that you can't stop something, somebody making a movie or something like that. And yeah, I wish that Willow shit never happened by Disney. Um, but Beetlejuice, at least for Tess Parks or Tessa Parks, the Canadian singer songwriter, playing some days while Jenna Ortega is riding in a schoolgirl dress. You know, I mean, there is like at least nostalgia about like the like there is a lot of nostalgia, like the same old buildings and like the girls' school and that bridge and that tunnel and all that stuff. So there's a lot of like nostalgia porn in there. And besides Tim Burton and Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder and all that. So yeah, and Jenna Ortega's hot, so there's nothing wrong with that. Uh, yeah, the movie is just kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of whatever. It's not like people are going to if they see Beetlejuice is on, they'll be like, oh god, I guess we have no choice. Like it's not like a movie like even if you're like the biggest pervert in the world or something, like even if you thought Jenna Ortega was super hot, that wouldn't still like sustain like someone's attention unless she like what isn't it like an old TV show she got in her underwear or something like maybe if she just danced around in her like panties and underwear for like 10 minutes maybe that could hold a guy's attention, but it's like fucking yeah, it just sucks. Yeah, it just is boring. It sucks, and it was obviously a cash in. And I guess maybe the only good part of it's like Michael Keaton. Maybe that "Some Days" song, and the rest was just kind of like, man, Catherine O'Hara. Oh my God, she was crazy annoying, like beyond. And that creepy stepfather guy was like trying to fuck Jenna Ortega. Lydia, like there's a lot of like creeper moments where he's like older and he's like, so you're growing into quite the woman, and I'm like, it's like pedophilia in here. What the fuck? So I really like your mother, but you look not so bad yourself. Got like a lot of creepy shit in there. Yeah, and then also Jeffrey Jones, who they make into a cartoon because he couldn't be in the movie. They killed him because he's like a pedophile, like in real life. So yeah, I don't know. It depends in a comedy whether I think the creepy character is funny. Like in Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle Rico is like, ooh, look at those high school girls, but it's kind of like played for laughs though. Like he's a has been and he's dreaming of the '80s, and he wishes he was back in high school picking up the girls and shit like that. So that's funny that he's like a loser, and that's what the best thing is. So that's played for laughs, but in Beetlejuice is just fucking creepy in that. I mean, granted, Uncle Rico when he's hitting on Deb and stuff is very creepy. It's very like very uncomfortable when he's talking about young girls' tits all the time and stuff. But it's more played for laughs. Like you almost feel like pity for him actually that he keeps dreaming of going back to 1982 and shit. Get the Rock Boys. Get the Rock Boys. Rock Boys. I'm gonna put on the white pants. Yeah. I think it color coordinate my outfit. Yeah, I guess what was the way I see life as a photographic memory savant. I guess I see life like a movie. It's a bunch of pictures and sounds and memories. Like they're all like, I mean, it's real. If you go to the hospital, it's real. If someone took an axe to your leg, obviously it's a real life, but there is like a surreal aspect to it, though. Like I'm not saying that life is some kind of matrix or some kind of holographic simulation or some shit. But I'm just saying, like, because when I think about entertainment that defined my life in the 1980s, it was definitely, Tim Burton, Batman 1989, and Beetlejuice. And those are two movies I'll never forget. And what else? Willow, the original Willow, before Disney fucked it up with that like trans queer series or lesbian, whatever they did, whatever the fuck that shit was. We're at North Dragon's Exile. Yeah. So I was concerned about like my favorite movies would get fucked up, or my favorite series from the 1980s would be fucked. And yeah, it has been fucked a lot, and sadly. So it's greedy executives or woke executives like the Cracker Barrel CEO fucking shit up. Stuff that was iconic and brilliant and didn't need to be changed or didn't need to be rebranded or um, remade. Stuff that just didn't need to happen. It was unnecessary, yeah, in other words. So it's too hot, but like I have my shit on. What's up, homie? Okay. So it was, I guess, He-Man. Even though, I mean, the movie I kind of liked it, but it kind of sucked, kind of blew ass. Um, so He-Man Masters of the Universe, I was kind of like, I know they're coming out with I think a He-Man movie. I think they're coming out with one in 2026 with Noah Centineo. So we'll see if they fuck that one up or if they keep it to if they make it like the cartoon, I'll be happy. But if it's like all worked out, if it's like, oh look, there's an African man at arms, I'll be like, oh god, just I'm not seeing it. Sorry, I'm out. It's not like the original cartoons. Okay, since Inspector Gadget is controlled by Disney, that's another iconic franchise that Disney is ruining. And the movie was so horrible in 1999 that they haven't made it. I guess they made a few like straight to TV, but they haven't tried like a major motion picture in a long time. So yeah, that was fucking garbage. And yeah, of course, Star Wars, Indiana Jones was part of my 1980s experience pretty heavily. Mad Max. Um, I kind of hear the same thing from about everybody, like they have a similar complaint about the 2020s is that if they remember the past, they're like, oh man, I wish it was like the good old days. Like, yeah, I mean, I feel where they're coming from. I feel their sentiment. Like why isn't fast food quality? Why aren't movies quality? Why is it music quality now? Why is it all just like seem like shit or low quality? Is it that there's so much fakery and like in the past everything was, 110% uh, built from scratch and like it was super real and tangible and it wasn't digital, it wasn't fake, it wasn't AI, it wasn't just some generated bullshit, it wasn't some automated BS. Like it felt the past felt genuine. In other words, in a way that the 2020s does not feel that way. It feels derivative. It feels synthetic. Um, I like how I just like whoop my ass again. Yeah, James Woods, he posted, about Gavin Newsom's California and how he's going to try to run for the presidency in 2028. And he showed like it was so funny, but it was also sad. It was like a homeless guy on Trank, or he was like on Fent or something. He's hunched over, so he could be on. Well, he could be on Fent and Trank, but he kind of looks like he's on Trank, which is like horse elephant tranquilizer. They just call it Trank for short. And yeah, but I mean, somebody could be hunched over if they're like on fentanyl too. So if they're on synthetic, see, like even heroin is not even real; it's synthetic. Like everything's synthetic. It's like all this. It's pathetic. So it's so sanitized. It's so bland. I think like in the 1980s, 1990s, like there were certain styles, and there was like I, I don't know, like a originality to it. Like just the so I can see why people are like, oh man, why are we talking about the past all the time? Like we're always listening to old music, and we're always listening to like we're always like doing old styles, and we don't want to revert back to the glory days and stuff like that. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I suppose one could complain about that aspect of the 2020s, uh, ad infinitum, ad nauseum, and still not really get anywhere. You would just be like talking to the guy that doesn't really care about your problems, and then you would just say like, la 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 la, and the guy would just be like, I hear you, but like he really doesn't give a fuck. It's like talking to a brick wall, basically. Oh, it's too hot, bro. Oh, is it on heat resistance? All right. The Moonlight Scimitar. Oh, I'll make room for the scimitar. Indeed, I will. What? Who was that? Oh, that's the other guy. That's Deathbane. Deathbane, my alter ego. There's always room for scimitar. There's always room for the blades. I could see the monster forces. This is unacceptable. This. Oh, we got a stealth monster forces. Got a sniper in the mist. Yeah, those chameleons. Oh, the slice is right. All right. Do they have a pizza shop called the Slice is Right? Man, I hope so. Or I don't know if I could handle this world. All right. The Slice is Right. Uh, yeah, I do enjoy like the YouTube, like the online creators. Like, yeah, it's so funny. Like Scott Baio to me. Scott Baio is so funny because he's like just so pissed all the time because he's like older, and that's I guess the reason why he's pissed off. Like he's beyond middle age, and like he's married with 2 kids, but he doesn't seem like that happy though. But like like even like Alyssa Milano, right? You're married with 2 kids. You should be like, oh, I got the American dream. I should be so happy. But those people, man, I swear they don't seem as happy as they used to be. Yeah, I think that's a truthful observation. Yeah, when I was a kid, maybe I didn't really imagine Alyssa Milano or Scott Baio as like older people with their own families and stuff. But I definitely didn't imagine them being this miserable since they achieved the American dream. I guess people just, sometimes they take stuff for granted. So that's what it is, problem. They get something and then they're like, oh, I'm going to take this for granted, but they really shouldn't. It's kind of like a sin in and of itself. Okay. Kawa Kaching something. Oh, here, have yourself merry little shit miss. Make the season bright. Ooh. Oh, yeah, it will be Christmas before we know it. Will it be a welfare Christmas? Or will it be like a Christmas where you're like, I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to jump off this bridge. I have so much to live for. Look at all these people that count on me. Look at all these people. Look at all these animals that love me. Yeah. So it might be It's a Wonderful Life Christmas, or it might be like welfare Christmas. We can't afford anything this year. So it looks like we're just going to get like just a few hugs, everybody. Because that's all that matters. Not money, not material possessions. It's all about togetherness and love. Uh, wah, wah. Now, I'm not going to make like a late night taco or something. Yeah. I'm going to wait till the burritos tomorrow. The Great Skeleton. Yeah, we'll just be patient and wait for the burritos, and then we'll institute our 7,000 step program in an effort to get lean, mean, and healthy machine. And then, you know, yeah, the burritos can have refried beans. It's like a Mitch Hedberg joke. Well, so this the humor of Mitch Hedberg is like, well, I got some refried beans, but I was thinking, wasn't it wasn't it all right that they got fried once? Why did they need to fry them again? Or he's like, in the parking lots where they have the arrows, I hate that shit, man, because who are they to tell me where to go? Yeah, Mitch Hedberg. What was his disorder? Did he have a disorder or something? I guess heroin use disorder. I guess. But I've never been into that like heroin or anything. I've never tried it though. But I'm not going to. It's not like I'm curious. I mean, most people have to take an opiate at least once in their life. If they have a bad ski accident or fall off the motorcycle or whatever, or get shot 5 times or whatever the case may be. Whatever your life story is. You fall off the mountain or fall off the ladder or whatever the accident. Maybe it's a car accident, God forbid. Oh. Uh, uh, uh. Let's get it enhanced in my pants. Don't you call the ambulance? The Helian hood, dog. Boys in the hood. Yo, get my hood up, bro. Yeah, hood style. Great. Got the great berry. Yo. Should I soup up the trousers? Uh, I don't really need to. Yeah. I wish a woman looked like that in the neighborhood. It's like real pretty with like big titties. Oh well. Uh, really pretty with big titties. Oh, do you got to go back there? Okay. Oh, I didn't complete the story arc, I guess. The quest, complete the whole thing. You have to see the. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was Prince was definitely a big part of the 1980s. Yeah, yeah, I couldn't really think about the 1980s without Prince. He's pretty much woven into the fabric of the 1980s forever. Yeah. It's so funny, a guy that's so like talented and successful. I was really amazed that he didn't get the kind of women that he wanted all the time. Well, I guess a guy couldn't get every single hot chick there was, but Yeah, I don't know if sometimes if that was a racial thing, like some white women are like, "Oh, you're part black. I'm out of here." I mean that happens. It's like some white women are like, "Only date black guys." Like, if you're white, get out of here. So it happens. People have their preferences and all that stuff. Uh, I don't think it's racist to have preferences. People like what they like, right? So, uh, uh, uh. or sometimes maybe they don't like that particular person. So, yeah, get some rupees. Am I satisfied? Well, damned if there's something else I need. Ha ha ha. Ooh. Uh, why are there so many kids out at night? This is a nightmare. Ooh. All right, here we go. Okay, I thought it was gonna immediately like go into a cutscene. Huh? Oh, there it goes. Baby, I'm back. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. I knew there was some booty here, besides Rizu. They modeled her after like Uma Thurman, I think. They're like, what's a hot American actress? Uma Thurman. They're like, yeah, draw her. The Daybreaker. Yes. The Daybreaker. Daybreaker. Life taker. Don't you mess around with me. Speaking of the 1980s, Heartbreaker. Dreammaker. No, no, no. Scimitar of the Seven. Oh, I'm gonna give up something for that. That's for sure. Yeah, let's see. Scimitar of the Seven. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Hmm. Ah, silver longsword. Of course, in the 1980s, I'll always remember like the goofy shit, like the silly shows and stuff, and like the theme songs and everything. How they had like a lot of like cheesy music. Yeah, especially like in television shows, not just in pop itself. But I guess that's a pretty weak weapon. So this looks like the silver longsword. It looks like the Cleon batleth for the nerds out there. Yeah, yeah, it looks a lot like a batleth, huh? I don't know if they have batleths in real life. I don't know, or if that's just the Star Trek. They just made up a weapon. Okay, it looks like it's like silliness. The batleth, yeah. Oh, it's based off the Chinese fighting crescent. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I was like, they had to have a weapon like this. The Chinese, yeah. Because I was like, why wouldn't they have a weapon like that? It looks pretty cool. Uh, it's called the Chinese fighting crescent. Yep. Yeah. Ah. Time to go Luke Skywalker on him with the hood. Oh, yeah. Yo, we did it. Welcome to Long John Silver's. Wow. He's like, I used to smoke a lot of weed in the Ocarina of Time days. So, there's like racism. Muzu, we cannot stand this. We cannot abide this racism. Uh, That's the real elephant. Oh. What if Link said, like, I don't give a fuck about Mozu? The shock arrows are like. Oh, yeah. That's right. We've got 26 shock arrows. Guess we could get some more. Ooh, yay. Boo boo. Oh, they just have ice arrows. Poo poo. Doo doo. Rice, rice, gravy. Ding 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 ding. What the? Well, fight boy, yeah. Whoop your ass. Whoop your ass. Yeah. Right. Oh, it doesn't let you do it. Man, that'd be cool if you just strip his weapon. Guess what? Bye, bitch. Ah. Hip hip grenade. Oh. Poo poo. Ding. And Spider Batman. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the news that the Last of Us chick wants to play Spider-Man. I guess she's some sort of lesbian or something. Uh, is that girl pretty? If you needed some punani, I mean, it would be, I mean, if you just needed to get laid, it would probably be pretty good. I mean, but like for life, like a marriage, I don't know, probably be all right. Hey, plus she's rich, right? Or she's got money at least. Yeah. She's got money and honey. I think she's a lesbian though. So it's the same. Her superpower is what? Like she just looks kind of cute, kind of funny. She just kind of looks weird. That's it. Yeah. That's the whole thing. Yeah. When she gets older, she'll probably get less and less roles because she won't be young and cute and hot anymore, or she won't be cute anymore. Okay, here we go. Get the shock arrows. Uh, well, we got to fight a Lionel though. We're gonna be ready to handle this, homie. I don't know if we're ready to fight this bad boy, but we can give it a try. Don't know if we're ready for this. Do do do. Let's try. Okay, that Helium shield. Yeah, that was a funny corn song. Adidas. It was like all day I dream of fucking. It was like I don't know your fucking name. I don't care. Let's fuck. Yeah, it was a pretty entertaining song, I guess. All day I dream of fucking. That's funny. It's about to get real. Oh yeah. Hey, Bubba. Okay, looks like the armor is pretty good, huh? Oh, we only got one or Bosa, huh? All right. All right. Armor strong. Ah, the football move. The pile driver, yeah. I got it pretty good. Sayonara. Get some of that hot buttered apple energy. Yeah, I saw the trend of people using putting eggs on their oatmeal. Yeah, and I just thought to myself, that seems gross though. Could it be good, or is it crap? That way we get the got this scimitar of the seven. Welcome to the Slice is Right. May I take your order? Ooh, everything's all full, huh? Lionel shield. I get rid of this ghetto shield. There we go. In the ghetto. Mixing in a little Elvis in there. Why not? You always got to mix a little Elvis in there every once in a while. So you collect the shock arrows from these trees. Yeah, the girl that like from the Last of Us, she's just got like a baby face. When she gets older, her career will probably go into the shids. But for now, temporarily, she kind of has the world a little bit. While she's young and cute, she's got the world by the balls a little bit, just for a little while though. All right, so we got shock arrows. We got 61. That's a pretty good haul. So defeated the Lionel. And so, oh, there's some more over here. All right, look it up. We got a super tree over here, and then we can go to the divine beast. Jump at your own risk. Might as well jump. Go on and jump. Do, do, do. Ah, you got it tough. I seen the toughest around. Yeah, I do think about Van Halen music though from the 1980s. That is like a defining part of the 1980s is Van Halen, um, and the late 70s too. But all right, Yeah, what I think about a lot is Van Halen. It's not just the amazing Eddie Van Halen guitar playing, but I think about their vocal harmonies are so good. Got the Divine Beast. Okay. Alrighty. Yes, after midnight. We're gonna kick a chill. I'm probably gonna put on movies after this. Yeah. And then we'll deal with this shit on the next episode. Like Snoop Dogg used to say. On the next episode. East Reservoir Lake. Oh, do I have to do I have to go back and solve the racism problem? There's a little melodrama with the racism. It's like they had to put Link had enough problems trying to defeat evil. He has to defeat prejudice and bigotry and racism as well. Just an extra layer of bullshit that Link has to deal with. They're putting like postmodern problems into Legend of Zelda Adventures. No. After midnight, gonna let it all hang out. I like how some of the flora and fauna looks like it's from Avatar. Yeah, that would be really cool to go to a planet and like it's all exotic, like exotic, like really bright neon, like vegetation. I know everybody's excited about that Avatar 3. Yeah, right. Well, as a fan of Avatar, you can call me an Avatar. Nah, I don't like Avatar anymore. I don't want. I definitely don't want to see like 10 avatars or some shit. I'd rather die. I literally I don't really want to be alive to see like Avatar 8 or something. Not my thing. Yeah. Avatars. Ow. I need me some bacon, boy. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I guess for the cash in, like Beetlejuice, and I don't think that Beetlejuice needed a sequel. I don't think that Spinal Tap needed. This is a Spinal Tap needed a sequel. But I guess Rob Reiner, after all that like Trump derangement syndrome, he needed to, I guess he was like, oh man, I'm about to die, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make this Spinal Tap movie again. I guess he thinks it's a way that he can solidify his work. I guess cement his legacy before he passes away, or something like that. I don't know exactly what his modus operandi is. Besides, maybe he gets the band back together and hangs out with his old friends and gets to have a fun time doing it and make a little profit. I guess it'll probably make its budget back because this is the rock and roll comedy biopic movies are not expensive necessarily. So unless they decided to spend the money if the studio thought it was going to make a lot. Basically, like this is a Spinal Tap 2. The end continues. It's just like Dakota, or it's basically almost like Wayne's World 3, essentially, in a lot of ways. Just to make the movie funnier, they should have had like Mike Myers. They should have had like the Wayne's World team show up for a cameo or something. Yeah, I mean, Michael McKean is pretty much a genius. Yeah, maybe the genesis for Wayne's World was the comedy skit was inspired by This Is a Spinal Tap, making fun of the rock and roll of the 1970s and the theatrics and the big hair and the look and the comic aspect of the rockers. Yeah, it's a funny it's a funny satire. Yeah, I mean it's even though Rob Reiner has some serious Trump derangement syndrome, I mean he has really like been out of shape, emotional problems about it. Him with Alec Baldwin and Robert De Niro have some serious TDS, like uncurable TDS. Whatever they got, there is no cure for that. You know, uh, there is no cure for being 75 or 80 plus and like about to die, and you're just having like this crisis where you're rich, but you can't beat time, so you're like trying to get like 25-year-old girlfriends and shit and trying to knock up women as fast as you can, but it's like it's all about to be over though, and you're just like raging against Trump, like and acting like a fool all the time, and losing your emotional composure. I'm sure I'll watch This Is a Spinal Tap too, not because I agree with Rob Reiner's politics or anything, but just because Michael McKean and the rest of the crew are so funny, and I'm sure there's some great jokes in it and stuff. So yeah, I guess it's fun for nostalgic reasons to watch something that you know that's the sequel to something that you enjoyed in your youth, and This Is a Spinal Tap to The End Continues will probably be like maybe it'll be a funny movie. The gags and jokes I've seen so far are pretty funny. So the ones I've seen so far, the little snippets I've seen. So it might be a monster hit. Who knows? Only time will tell, I guess. As the old story goes. Hey boys. Well, we can't have that, folks. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. Ah, the He-Man sword. Yes, the Royal Claymore. So I could slay more. I have, by the power of Grayskull. Ah, I have the power. Yeah. It does look like the He-Man sword, though, for sure. Man, there's a lot of like fantasy nostalgia movies coming out, huh? It's gonna be He-Man, and then uh, after that, The Legend of Zelda. So yeah, He-Man 2026, Legend of Zelda 2027. The old school fantasy lover's dream is gonna come true pretty soon. So doesn't necessarily have to be a fantasy lover from the 1980s. It can just be a fantasy lover in general of the fantasy sword and sorcery genre. Hold that thought. Uh, Smile and say, smile and say, bleed. Thank you for choosing ass whooping. Ass whoopings are us. All right. It's a little bit too little for Link. Link has a big wiener. No, I don't know. All right. Ah, it's Saruman's. It's Orthanc. No. Gotta leave my boy alone, dog. Oh, my boy Nell. Mm. Yeah, as you can tell, something went down here. Yeah, I hate this. I hate the Citadel ruins because you can't go inside of it. I think it would have been so much cooler, but I guess they didn't have the memory space or something to do all that. Uh oh, SpaghettiOs. Yeah, if Glenn Powell does the Captain Planet, then I'll be like, oh my god. But at least Captain Planet isn't like Captain Planet 2. It'd be like a new movie at least. It would be off an old cartoon show, but it would be at least it would be new, like a It would just be like IP mining. Well, I mean, at least if they make a Captain Planet movie, the main character is like Wheeler anyway. I get to hear my name through the whole movie. They'll just be saying, Wheeler, Wheeler, what is your problem, Wheeler? Yeah, it would be funny to see that like in live action, just like the Russian chick, Linka, saying Wheeler, like in the Slavic accent. Oh my gosh, Wheeler. So ridiculous, Wheeler. Wheeler. Yeah. It would be pretty entertaining. Oh, in the cartoon, Linka was really hot, so it's got to be like this, like smoking hot blonde Russian babe. In the cartoon, they drew her hot, 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 hot. So, I guess who is like Wheeler? I guess basically Wheeler is like he's like a redhead kid from I guess the Bronx, New York, and so. But he's kind of like a young Chris Pratt, like he's like that. He's like kind of silly and shit. He's kind of like Star-Lord a lot. But I guess since Chris Pratt's like my age, we're like too old to play that young of a character. So Chris Pratt's too old to play that character. So it'd have to be somebody younger to cast him. Let's get that scimitar, boy. You're gonna get the scars. Scars. Oh shit. Ah, he put his butt on my face. When I said I wanted some ass, that's not what I was talking about. All right. It's not what I was referring to. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that Thanksgiving parody video where it's like instead of Hungry Eyes, the cheesy romance song from the 1980s, it would be like Hungry Pies. Do like the Hungry Pies parody. I don't know. Hungry Pies. And then I'll show like the chocolate pie and the pumpkin pie and like the pecan pie. So actually, I'd like to have like a blueberry pie and apple pie, or like maybe a lemon. That always looked like really good lemon meringue pies, like in the movies. I don't know if I even had one before. I always see that in movies. Like I got the lemon meringue pie. It always like sounds so good. Oh really? Welcome to ass whipping. You stole us, man. Straight up stole his shit. That's lame. You're having a bomb. One bomb a day will do you. Jabby. Oh. You want bone? I can help you. Boner. Yeah, I mean, if we won the Powerball, I would go to Sweden and then try to find the girls to show my meatballs. Mm, Swedish meatballs. Yeah. I would tell them how much I love the word smorgasbord and fjords and other Swedish words. Let's get some herb. That's what I'm talking about. Really kind of a butthole, bro. Uh, ice, ice, killing. Okay, good. Got some of that herb. Kind of lacking on my herb supplies. Story of my life. Yeah, I was in Tomball at the Denny's one time, just ordering some breakfast, and there was like a redneck gentleman uh, that was sitting. Were sitting next to me, and I was telling him like a few nights before, I was like, "Man, I drank some beer and I passed out," and he goes, "Yeah, that's the story of my life, man." Like, ha ha ha, ha. The story of my life. Oh shit. Mm. I would say taking down that wasp nest, that was pretty scary because they all like coordinate their attacks like with extreme precision with mechanical type like coordinated attacks, right? And yeah, so it's scary that the insects do coordinated attacks like um, in tandem. Yeah. They kind of do a coordinated attack to protect their nest, but they really don't seek, you know, either they don't have the ability to like try to neutralize the threat or yeah, I guess that is their weakness is that they're not really able to coordinate uh, long attacks, like long range. Uh oh. This boy can move. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it's a lot easier fighting these guys with um, the Master Sword. Without the Master Sword, it was a nightmare fighting those dudes. The Guardians. Oh man. Collect the herb. Then I'm gonna drink a verb. Yeah, my number hasn't really been hitting on the Powerball. Yeah, but I've got a plan. I've got a fairly good plan with a decent, I think, I want to say, decent chance of success. So, uh, I'm a man with a plan, because I can. Yeah, just try to connect get as much herb as possible out here on the battlefield, on the ancient battlefield, and yeah, collect like all the herbs I can. Those chicken legs. Yeah, it was like it was so funny because one week we got Popeyes on a Monday, and then the next week we got KFC. I just think that's so funny because, like, yeah, I don't think the third week we're gonna get churches. And then my friend was telling me, I told him I went down Klein Church Road, and he goes, no, uh, he goes, oh, they have a church road. Maybe there'll be a Church's Chicken at the end of it. And I was like, dude, there is. They're on Church Road at the end of the road. It's like it's fucking church. I mean, Church's Chicken. I mean, I think we haven't got Church's Chicken since the plague, because they have like sweet buttered biscuits and they're really nice biscuits. Hart's Chicken, sometimes we get it, but yeah, sometimes it can be shit. So it's kind of hit or miss with that with Hart's. It's kind of a little bit too greasy too. So KFC brought the potato wedges back, but they don't ever seem as good as, like, man. When I worked at Kroger's in the deli for like 5 years, they had these wedges that were so good. I thought they were better than KFC. Yeah, personally, I love those wedges. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the Irish in me, man. I just love potatoes. It's just fucking my jam. I just love fucking potatoes. I love hash browns and fucking French fries and all that. Potato wedges. I guess I'm not a huge fan of tater tots, but if I'm in the mood, I can be a tater tot guy. Yeah, I know that they've been showing all the or Ida, like the tater tot commercials, and I've been like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get a bag of that. Tomorrow we're making burritos from scratch, so it's gonna be refried beans. We're gonna make up our own, like, pretty tight, like, chili mix, taco seasoning for the hamburger meat, and then we're gonna have some cheddar cheese and maybe a little bit of quesadilla cheese in there. And so it should be a nice burrito, I hope, or some burritos. Then we're gonna fry them in the pan. So it should be good. I look forward to it. Um, yeah, get some more of that herb. Just, just kind of clearing the field, literally, like in a literal sense. I'm clearing the field, even though that sounds like a sports or uh, competition type term. Is this like Zelda addiction? Like you just can't stop playing it? It is pretty engrossing, man. Yeah, this game is a masterpiece for sure. You definitely lose like hours and hours and hours playing it, as I have. But I don't really regret playing a lot of Zelda. Not really. So like if I died and there was like you know final judgment or something on my life and it said so it says here you played you played 3 years worth of Zelda, I would be like, so what? I don't give a shit. There's worse things that people have done in 3 years than I've ever done. So if that's even the way afterlife rolls, I don't even know if there's anything anyway. Yeah, people could die, and it could be just a one big black void. It's over. Yeah, I don't really want to believe that. I'm just saying I consider the possibilities as a realist. Although I've been traditionally more of a dreamer than a realist, but got a big hardy radish. Oh, let's get pick up some more of that herb over there. We got herbs everywhere. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have an ass load of herbs. I wonder how many herbs I got so far. We got 13 herbs. 13 herbs. You know I'm ahead of the curve. I'll be drinking the bird. Because I'm ahead of the herd. Nice one. So how long have you been addicted to Zelda? Ever since 1986. Ever since 6 years old, like my first one. So the first Nintendo came out. I've had the Zelda addiction for 40 years now. That's a serious addiction, sir. Alright, it's probably too late to be loud. Yeah. Okay. Get a little bit too late to doing the silly nanigans, the shenanigans. Yeah. Take me to the river, drop me in the water. Yeah, I like that song. That's like the David Byrne Talking Head song. That one's a really good one. Indeed. Can't fucking swim. Shit. Yeah, I mean, if that's what liberals want to do with their lives that are wealthy millionaires, like Ellen DeGeneres and Rosie O'Donnell, if all they want to do is just get on TikTok every fucking day for the rest of their lives and just go like, "Oh my God, do you see what Trump is doing to our country? Oh, my biggest. Oh, isn't it so brave trying to fight for your country by leaving it? No, that's not brave. That's not shit. It means you're not. It means you don't give a damn about the United States. Doesn't mean that you're a. They're trying to act like it's like some kind of like awesome display of resistance to be a millionaire and go live in Ireland or the UK or Spain or France or whatever. No, it's not brave. It's not bold. It's not original. It's not any of those things. It's just stupid. Because if you so much, if you cared about your country and your countrymen and women, then you wouldn't run your ass to Europe. I think Europe, running to Europe for somebody that was born and raised in the United States is kind of like giving a middle finger to where they come from, by suggesting that Europe is somehow more sophisticated or that it is a better place than America, which it is. It is not. It might be more cultured. Definitely has longer history than America does, but it's certain by no means is it superior to America. But a lot of snobs move there with that in their head, and a lot of globalists move there thinking that, and it's an elitist globalist attitude, and they're full of shit. The Democrats. Well, the best way to serve my country is to run away to Europe. Yeah. Yeah, but only millionaires can do that usually, or unless you have a really good fucking job. So, full of shit. Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell, that's a nightmare. I'm not on TikTok, and I'm glad because not just because it's a spy app for the Chinese Communist Party, but it's also fucking, you know, some of these crazy libtards are on there 24/7. It's just a fucking, it's just a douche fest. It's just a snob fest, is all it is. A stupid fest. Yeah, that was my theory that the Chinese Communist Party invented TikTok to make Americans stupider, and my theory seems to be holding up well so far. Is that they were trying to use TikTok to lower the IQ of American and Western, uh, lower the IQ of non-Chinese communist countries, adversary enemy countries, in other words. Um, and then he'd say, "Well, there's one more." I like how he goes, "Well, there's one more wrinkle." Oh yeah, one last wrinkle. I like when he says that. All right, cool. Going to Terrytown. Oh, is there a bed in here I can chill? Or the hotel's not. The hotel is not open yet, bro. The hotel. That would be so funny if somebody is a millionaire and they decide to buy, like, build a house that's exactly like from Breath of the Wild. If they look just like this. That would be like, I bet someone does it one day too. Shit, if I ever became a millionaire, I would fucking do it. All right, time to get some shut eye. There we go. God bless and best of success. Peace.